let's say Pilates or stretching or some sort of other activity where you don't get breathless like that, those are great things to do, but they're not going to have the same effect on belly fat. Hi, welcome to the Judy Terrell Show, where I explore topics intended to optimize every body 50, 60, 70, and above. Hi, everybody, and welcome to your second 50. You are joining me on my 13th series with the topic being how to reduce belly fat when you are over 50, 60, 70 years old, men and women both. All right, this is episode number 5 in a 6-part series. And I've been talking about how high levels of cortisol combined with high levels of insulin set up the perfect storm if you are a postmenopausal female or a male over 55 for extra energy to be going to the belly and stored as belly fat. All right, so there isn't one simple answer like stop eating bread that will reduce your belly fat. All right, it's a comprehensive approach, and it involves doing behavioral things that help to lower cortisol levels, and it involves behavioral things that helps to lower insulin levels and high blood sugar. And in the first 2 episodes of this series, I talked about behaviors that you can do that will lower the cortisol part. The second part of this series, the 3rd and 4th episodes, I talked about what you can do dietarily to help reduce high blood sugar levels and therefore high insulin levels. And now this episode, number 5, and then the one to follow, number 6, I'm talking about behaviors that you can do that are going to hit both of those at the same time. And when you combine all 6 of these episodes together, you will reduce belly fat. And why I say that is because I've been working with clients for the last decade in the 50 plus, population. And I have helped many, many people, hundreds, if not thousands of people reduce the belly fat, even though they're postmenopausal or over 50 for men. All right. So I know it works, what I'm suggesting to you, what I'm teaching you. And so all you have to do is apply it. All right. So for this episode number 5, I'm going to talk about exercise, but very specific exercise that will help you to reduce the belly fat and decrease your risk of putting it on in the future. All right. So everybody knows there's different types of exercises, and there are 3 main categories, and one of them is cardiovascular exercise. And what is cardiovascular exercise? That is walking, running, swimming, biking, rowing, dancing, anything where you get your heart rate and your breathing rate up at a level that's higher than if you're just sitting in a chair, right? And these have all sorts of benefits, all these activities that do this for weight management and heart health and respiratory health and oxygenation throughout your body, including your brain. But I'm going to tell you a very specific criteria that's going to help you to reduce belly fat. So you choose a cardiovascular type of exercise that you like, that you can do. So if you can't run because you have bad knees, then you're not going to do running, or maybe you can walk. But if you can't do those, then maybe you're going to hit biking, or maybe you might be able to swim, or maybe you have a rowing machine. But you're going to choose something that doesn't hurt you and that you can actually do. Don't think you have to do what I'm going to suggest, doing it in a type of exercise that you don't like. All right. Now, I am so excited to announce your second 50.life. I have been working in the fitness industry with individuals, both men and women, over 50 years old for 42 years, and really specialized in the last 10 on over 50. I'm over 50 myself by a long shot. And I've helped literally thousands of men and women both to lose the extra body fat that they gain in the second half of their life, 2, feel better in their own bodies energetically. I have helped people to reverse and eliminate health problems, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, pre-diabetes, symptoms of menopause, to name just a few. On this platform, you will have access to an entire body of resources, exercise videos, mini courses, eating plans that are specially designed for over 50 men and women because there's special needs for our demographic. And in addition to the virtual resources that you'll have access to if you join at any time that you'd like, you also have access to me for one-on-one coaching through a group coach call every month. So you can bring your specifics and we can address those as you're also getting information that is specific to the over 50 population. 50s, 60s, 70s, and now 80s is the demographic that I'm working with. So it's yoursecond50.life, yoursecond 50.life. Go check it out. It might be the single best thing that you've looked at like in your second 50s. What you have to do is no matter which one of those types of exercise you choose, you've got to get your breathing rate into a breathless level. But here's the good news, because when I say that, people go, oh my God, I don't want to do that. It's hard. It hurts. I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. You only have to do it for 30 seconds, 4 times. So 4 times 30 seconds is 2 minutes total in the context of a longer workout. All right. So in other words, let's just say you're going to do this by walking, right? You go out, you start your walk, you're doing it for 10 minutes or so at a nice clip for you. It's comfortable and you can do it. Then you're going to either walk faster and get breathless for 30 seconds, or there's a hill and you're going to huff it up that hill and you're going to get like that for 30 seconds. Then you're going to slow down. You're going to catch your breath. You're going to feel like you kind of like come back to equilibrium, and then you can do it again. For 30 seconds. That's it. 30 seconds. You're going to do that 4 times. That's 2 minutes of hard, breathless work. Now, for some of you, that's going to be walking fast up a hill. For some of you, it's going to be jogging at a 7-minute mile pace, maybe, or biking, at a whatever you're doing. What I'm trying to say is that what is going to get one person breathless is not the same that's going to get another person breathless. You don't have to compare yourself to anybody else or what's the right way to do it or what's the right intensity. All you have to do is whatever it is for you and whatever level that is for you, get yourself breathless. 30 seconds, 4 times, and that's it. All you have to do is 30 seconds, 4 times, and then you can do a 30-minute walk, but walking the rest of that time in a comfortable level. And you have to do that 2 times a week. And if you do that 2 times a week, what's happening is you are using that level to burn off blood sugar that's too high. And then by doing that, you're helping to reduce the insulin and reduce cortisol levels, because the after effect of doing that is a calming effect. So by getting breathless for 30 seconds, 4 times within one workout, and then doing that twice a week, that is one of your exercise techniques for helping to reduce and decrease your risk of belly fat. All right. So that's not a huge ask. All right. It is a little uncomfortable while you're doing it, but that little bit of uncomfortableness is going to have a longer term effect of feeling more comfortable when you can put your belt on, or you can button up your pants and feel comfortable, right? So reducing the belly fat. You have to get to that level of breathless though. Like if you're just in moderate, or you're doing yoga, or let's say Pilates or stretching or some sort of other activity where you don't get breathless like that, those are great things to do, but they're not going to have the same effect on belly fat. All right. So you gotta do the breathless thing. All right. So that is the 5th skill combined with the 4 that I've previously done in this series. So add this to your toolbox of how to reduce belly fat. And I have one more tip to give you, and that's another exercise tip, but it's not the breathless. So that's going to be episode number 6. So stay tuned for that one. Thank you for joining me. If you're finding you're getting some benefit from the video series, this podcast series, or this series I'm doing, please hit like and please hit follow so you can get notifications for when I'm putting out my next series. Let's all make our second 50 better than our first 50. That is my goal for myself, and I want to share that goal with like-minded people like yourself. And until I see you again on the next episode, or hopefully the next series, make every minute count and make this day a great day in your life. Thanks for listening, everybody. And if you'd like to have access to more of my resources, then you can reach me at Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You can go to my new platform at yoursecond50.life. That is yoursecond 50.life, or at my website, www.judyterrell.com.